Hey, how's it going? This is Jonathan with Salt Lake Valley Chevrolet, and today what we have here is new and beautiful 2021 Chevrolet Suburban Premier. This one's gonna be with the 5.3 V8 engine. Looking at this, we have just received it, so it still has a wrap on the inside, few tags on the outside. It still has to go through a proper cleaning. But looking at this, it's just such a freaking beauty. You already have the pre-installed running boards, so you got a pretty nice touch or finish on the exterior. So starting off with the inside, you have a few sensors on the front and a few in the back. There's a total of 4 on each side. That's going to be with your park assist. And let's not forget that with the Suburbans, they start having cameras all over the freaking place. You have 2 in the back, 1 on each side of your mirrors, and then 1 on the front. With all those cameras, they essentially give you almost a 360-degree angle of the entire vehicle. I'll go through that in detail, but for now, I just want to show you what you got on the inside. You have both surround system. You have a nice all black interior. Even the headliner's all black with a panoramic sunroof. Starting over here with the steering wheel, classic Chevy logo, leather wrapped steering wheel. Over here, sorry about that. Over here you have your cruise control, lane assistance, collision alert, heated steering wheel. Over here, once you connect via Bluetooth, you can initiate GPS, send text messages, make phone calls. That's going to be with the voice command, hands-free at its finest. Over here you have a few controls to maneuver around your instrument cluster. You can check your tire pressure on each and every single one of them, transmission fluid life, all that kind of stuff. There's sensors in everything nowadays, so it's pretty awesome just to make sure everything's going smoothly for your vehicle. Hopping over here, you're going to see a whole bunch of buttons over here. Instead of your traditional park brake lever, it's now a button. Over here you have your lane assistance, traction control, hill descent control, park assistance, auto start, and this little button over here is just to send power to your 120 volt outlet that you have up in the back. Over here you have your heads up display. These controls are only for your heads up display. If you look up here on that mirror right there, you're gonna see you can keep track on your speed. You can maneuver through your info, look at your pretty much get a gist of the lanes that you're going through. And then you have a button over here on your right that'll adjust the brightness for that. Over here you have your drives. You can switch over to 2-wheel drive, save yourself a bit of gas, because with the 5.3 you're taking about 17 miles to the gallon on the highway. Over here you have your this is just to adjust the brightness of your instrument cluster. Over here you have your trailer park brake. Heading over here, instead of a shifter, now it's just pretty much a little touchpad. It's very funky. It takes a little bit to get used to, but still pretty awesome nonetheless. You have about 14 inch wide entertainment center screen over here that you can easily maneuver around. So around with the cameras, as I was telling you, you do have a 360-degree view angle on the vehicle. You also have a camera on the front, camera on your trailer hitch, on the back, on the front. Sorry, that one's for your hitch. And you're just pretty much provided with all sorts of points of view on your vehicle. Heading down over here, you have volume, your little controllers for your screen up here, and this is just to literally just scroll through your apps and whatnot. Down over here you have your AC temp control. You have your rear climate control that you can operate. You can even lock it in case you have kids and they're just tinkering around with it. You can lock that and prevent them from doing anything. And with the black leather, with the leather seats, you also have the option to cool them up as well, which is a pretty awesome feature, especially in this freaking heat, especially with leather. Over here you have a wireless charging port, USB, USB ports, and a 12 volt outlet over here. Head over here, you have a cup holder right over here, cup holder over here. Pretty spacious
console. Before I even go to the back, there's just a few things that I need to cover up here in the front. If you have a remote controlled garage door, you can set this up over here, and this will come up as this will be the equivalent of one of your transmitters, which is pretty cool. Over here you have a button to open your trunk, and this is for the two options that you have to open your sunroof. Or, sorry, my apologies, this is for your seats in the back. You can set them down, set them up, so if you need additional cargo space, you can use that at the comfort of your seat. This is for your sunroof. Now, keep in mind you do have to hold on to it, as it is a pretty spacious or pretty big moonroof is what you would call it. First, take off the screen, and then you can debate whether you want to slide or tilt. Now, heading over to the back, gotta love the pre-installed running boards. Your classic little Chevy logo over here. You have the two captain seats, and over here you have your AC temp control for the people in the back. You have a 120 volt outlet here, USB ports, and all that kind of jazz. Now, it is very pretty. If you ever need to put these down, you have a few levers over here that you can use. Hold onto that boy, seals it up pretty nicely. Hopping over to the back, there's those two cameras I was telling you about. One of them's for your hitch, and the other one's your backup camera. Now look at that. So even with that third seat up, you still have pretty decent amount of cargo space. Down over here, you have all sorts of stuff you can put in. Spare tires underneath all that plastic. Over here on your right, you'll have another 120 volt outlet and controls for the seats in the front and the rear seats as well. If you ever want to set these down in the event that you need that additional cargo space, hold on to those buttons. Watch them work their magic. Same thing with your front seats. Hold these two as well. Both of them will go up like that. Seriously, this is all the cargo space you can get, and it's pretty freaking awesome. So that is pretty much all I can go over with this Suburban, because I'm already 7 minutes in, and holy crap, there's still a lot of things that I need to go over. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us over here at Salt Lake Valley Chevrolet. And again, this is a 2021 Chevrolet Suburban Premier, and we hope to see you soon. Thank you.